So you're stuck in fear. You've been telling people that you're going to do something, but you haven't started because you're secretly afraid. But that's okay, because no matter what it is you want to accomplish in life, when it's something new that you've never done before, we all have to deal with fear. So if you're somebody that's stuck in fear, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do starting today so you can overcome your fear and start to realize your dreams. What's up, it's Gene, this word to be great, and I'm here to help you go from feeling worthless to worthy. So let's talk about fear, because that is something that stops a lot of you from going after things you want. You have so much potential, but because of fear, you're never going to realize it. But if you want to be able to realize that potential, these 3 things I'm going to share with you will put you on that path. Now, the first thing is you must first acknowledge that you're afraid. See, you have to understand that no matter what it is you're struggling with in life, if you don't first acknowledge it, there's no way you can overcome it. You see, when I was a kid, I used to be afraid of water. And my mom used to drive by this pool all the time called Reveille Pool, not that far from our hood. And she used to always say that, hey, one day we'll go to the pool. And every time she said that, I would get afraid because I really want to go to that swimming pool. But I would tell my mama, yeah, we go to that pool, I'm going to jump in the water, I'm going to swim. I used to tell my friends, I'm going to go and start swimming. But I knew deep inside of me, I was terrified. So one Saturday, my mama took me and my little sister to the Reveille Pool, right? And when we get there, I see all these kids, and my mama walks over. She knew how to swim. She goes over to the water. She gets in. My little sister get in. And I was just so afraid. My heart was pounding. There was no way I was about to get in that water. So I decided to go sit over there by a park bench. And I watched my mom and my sister play in the water. But I was too afraid to get in myself. But I noticed over time that I was allowing my fear to get the best of me. My mom would take us every Saturday to that pool, and every Saturday I would say I would get in, but I was too afraid. But once I made a decision to admit to myself that I was afraid, then I started to realize at such a young age that I had the ability to overcome that fear. But in order to do that, I had to do what I'm about to encourage you to do. I had to list down on a piece of paper or think in my mind all the reasons that I was afraid. You see, I believed that if I stepped into that water, I was going to drown. I believe if I stepped into that water, I was going to embarrass myself. And none of the things that I was thinking about was logical, because the water that my mom and my sister was in was like 2 feet of water. I was like almost 4 feet tall. There was no way I was going to step in that water and drown. And the second thing I also realized, we had lifeguards. My mom was there. There were other adults there. There was no way I was going to drown in 2 feet water. That was just fear telling me over and over again. See, you have a fear that is keeping you from going after the thing you want. So I want to encourage you to write down all the reasons that the fear is telling you that you're going to not be successful, telling you that you can't make that thing happen in your life. And then start to challenge those reasons logically, because what's going to happen, the more you challenge that fear and those reasons, the more you will weaken that fear in your mind. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a new video, you are notified. The second thing I want to say is this, that it's very important that you come up with a small step that you can take so you can start building the momentum towards your dream, and that will allow you to also to weaken your fear. You see, what I came up with when it pertains to the swimming pool is that there was one small thing that I could do that would help me to start to build momentum. And that small thing was to put on a life jacket. So one Saturday we went to the pool, and my mama thought I was going to go sit on the bench like I always did. But I said no. I walked inside of the pool area. I went over there, got one of the life jackets, put it on, and I sat on the side of the pool and put my feet in the water. Now, this was a very big thing for me, even though it was a very small step, because it allowed me to get closer to the water, and it helped me to start to build the momentum. See, whatever it is that you're afraid of, no matter what your goal is, your dream is, think about one small step that you can take that you can do today that will allow you to start to build to momentum towards your dream. Because it's always the small steps that's the hardest, but it's those small steps that will help you to move forward and build the momentum necessary so you can make your dream a reality. What has unworthiness already cost you? How many times have you given up on a dream or not even started because you didn't think you were enough? Imagine what you could accomplish if you truly believed in your value instead of sabotaging yourself because of low self-worth. My premium ebook, Worthy to be Great, can help you change that. It teaches practical skills and tools that will help you transform your life by building unshakable self-worth. So if you're sick and tired of low self-worth stealing your dreams, click the link below and get the premium ebook, Worthy to be Great, today. Now, the third thing is very, very important. See, a big mistake that a lot of us make is that we will take the small step that one time and then we will never do it again. So it's very important that you make a commitment to consistently take those actions over and over again until you start building confidence and start moving forward with different actions. You see, when I finally sat on the side of that pool with that life jacket and put my foot in the water, I did that for 2 or 3 weeks in a row. And you know what I eventually did? Because my confidence grew, because I had momentum, I decided to get inside the pool itself. So when I was in the pool, even though I had my life jacket on and I was floating, I felt very confident because I knew I had overcome my fear of getting in that pool. But the only way that happened is because I made a commitment to continue to take action until it led to me develop more confidence and more momentum. See, no matter what it is you're trying to do, make sure when you take that first step, that's not the only time you take that step. If you have to take that same step over and over again, continue to do so until you develop the confidence to take more steps. Because the more you take those steps, the more you take those actions, the more momentum you will build, and the more you will start to eliminate that fear from your life. So take control of your life today. Don't let fear to stop you from living the dream that's in your heart, because you are worthy to be great.